All right, getting ready to start a new lesson today. This lesson is gonna be, pretty much just a Bible lesson containing hidden truth and a few other things. This is basically a variety of topics, mainly, kind of dealing with hidden truth and so forth. Without further ado, we'll begin this lesson in Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, a lot of people don't know it now, but the Lord is getting ready to test this whole world. He's getting ready to test the patience of people throughout this whole world. And they're going to fail miserably because they don't have 5 seconds of patience. They can't wait for nothing. So when that test comes to test the whole world, they're going to fail miserably. A lot of them going to wind up dead. And their spirit going back to the Lord. Then He going to figure out what He going to do with you from there. Whether it be going into torments. There's a lot of stuff the Most High can do to you. You see, some of the ways that this test are going to be coming on people is with water, water shortages. I know you're hearing things about if you're a watcher and you've been paying attention to the news, you will know that California is in a drought. So they saying. That could be a form of a test right there. You need water. How else are you gonna drink? See but it's gonna and though a test is gonna come about all the earth, the whole earth may not have received the same test. You got some people may receive a particular type of test over here, and then some people that may receive a particular type of trial over there. But the whole earth is gonna be tested. He's Esau saying things about the water shortage, and in some places they already have water rationing from a certain time in the morning to a certain time at night. I can't even remember the exact time. A ballpark number would be maybe like 10 from 10 in the morning to about 6 in the afternoon. You can't water your grass. You have water restrictions. There's actually water restrictions in place from 10 to 6. You cannot use over a certain amount of water. And that's why they had them smart meters on these houses. Because if you try to use more than a certain amount of water, you're going to get hit with a fine. They're going to fine you. Can you believe that? They're going to fine you for using over a certain amount of water. Who knows what that amount can be? A gallon? 2 gallons? You can't use over a gallon or 2 gallons? I mean, you got to take a quick shower. You got to limit the amount of water you use. Food shortages, rationing, food rationing. With water shortages come food shortages. They've been telling farmers to cut down on your water. How you going to tell a farmer to cut down on your water use? They need to use that water to water them crops. So what are you saying? You don't want him watering crops? He's anti-life. He don't want those crops being watered. He don't want the fruits and vegetables in these stores. All he wants is this junk food, so to speak, or what they call it. That's all he wants in the stores. And then meat. That's if you've listened to any of my previous lessons, you know why I'm saying what I'm saying. But that's all he wants in the stores is what they call quote quote junk food and then meat. He don't want you to eat nothing natural to grow up out the ground. You can't tell farmers they can't water their crops. But that's just the way the Lord's gonna test you, man. You might walk in the store one day and it ain't nothing but noodles and chili. You know? It may not be nothing. It may not be nothing in there but that. You know. And in the day of the trial, will you call upon the Lord? And you're really not supposed to be calling on him only because you're in a bind. You're supposed to be calling on him, and praying every day. You're supposed to be praying every day. But this is the ultimate test. Will you call upon the Lord? Or will you trust in the Lord? Will you call upon God? Will you trust in God? Or will you run to Satan? Will you run to Esau? You got a lot of people. The first thing they gonna do when it ain't no food and water, they gonna run to Esau. They're not gonna get on their knees and ask the Lord for, food and water, or they're not gonna ask the Lord. They're not gonna pray and ask the Lord for their needs. They're gonna go to this white man's offices, and they're gonna be trying to get him some money so they can buy them some, or if nothing in the stores, bring them something. And will you receive the mark? There's gonna be some people. They're gonna be faced with that situation. Either you get this chip or you don't eat. And a lot of people, they're gonna get that chip because they're gonna want to feed their kids. That's a test. That's the Lord saying, are you gonna get this chip so that you can feed your kids? That's what you can see. Or are you gonna not get this chip and don't worry about where the food and water coming from? That's what you can't see, and that's what the Lord wants. He wants you to have a mindset to where you can't see where it's coming from. You can't see where your next meal coming from. You can't see where your needs are coming from. They just come to you. That's faith. That's called walking by faith and not by sight. See, if you can see where your help is coming from, that's sight. You walking by sight. Okay, we're gonna move to a next chapter, but we're gonna continue this lesson in a new video. All right, we continue on 1 Kings chapter 15, verse 4. Nevertheless, for David's sake, did the Lord his God give him a lamp in Jerusalem to set up his son after him and to establish Jerusalem. Okay. For David's sake, the Lord gave David a lamp. In this particular case, the word lamp derives from the word beacon, which means tower. So the Lord gave David a tower in Jerusalem to set up for him and his son. So it's for David, but after David passes, then that'll be for his son and so forth. Okay, so having known that, let's move to Psalms 137 and 7, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Okay, now let's see. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. Okay, we know who Edom is. If you've listened to any of my previous lessons, then you would know who Edom is. And also, if you've been doing your diligent research and studying the scriptures, you would know who Edom is also. So, it says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. Okay, now we know Edom was in Jerusalem. What was he doing in Jerusalem? He was saying, raise it. The word raise means demolish, destroy. He was saying, destroy it. Destroy what? Destroy the tower that God gave David in Jerusalem. So you had this beast, Esau, the white man, over in Jerusalem, yelling, destroy the tower that God gave to David. You see how he is? Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, he over in Jerusalem yelling, destroy, destroy the tower that God gave to David for him and his son. You see that, man? Now do you see why he gotta go? He been doing this type of stuff long time ago. This beast. Destroy it, even to the foundation thereof, even to the ground. He was yelling, destroy it, bring it down all the way to the ground. That tower that the Lord gave to David. That's horrible, man. Edom, he's the daughter of Babylon. Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. That's talking about the white man. Babylon is this kingdom that we're in right now, also known as America. Esau, he's the daughter of Babylon. Babylon is America. Esau, he's the daughter of America, who art to be destroyed. He's soon to be destroyed. Babylon is soon to be destroyed. And he said, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. See, the Lord is speaking on behalf of the children of Israel. He said, happy shall he be that rewarded you as you served us. What did you do to us? The Lord said, in other words, what the Lord is saying is, basically what you did to us, we're going to do to you. What did he do to us? Verse 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. That's what he did to us. He took our little ones and dashed them up against the stones, man. He grabbed our little ones by their feet and he slammed their heads up against the stones. And the Lord said, happy shall he be that reward you as you rewarded us, and you had served us. That's what you did to us. That's what he did to us. He took our little ones and dashed them up against the stones, and happy is the man that take his little ones and dash their ass up against some damn stones. Edom is the daughter of Babylon. Edom is wherever Edomites are. So America is also known as Edom, because that's where Edomites are. Okay, let's move over to Jeremiah 50. We're going to continue this lesson off in a new video. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 38. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols. A drought is upon her waters. Is that not what I was just saying earlier? Who is her? Whose waters? The daughter of Babylon, Esau, the white man. A drought is upon her waters. It ain't gonna be no water in a minute. And the little bit of water that is left is gonna be wormwood. And if you try to drink it, you're gonna die. And they shall be dried up. These reservoirs and all this mess is getting ready to be dried up. It said, for it is the land of graven images. This is the land of graven images. He got pictures of stuff all around this land, and he also have them turned upside down too to try to hide them. Verse 39. Therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there. So once America is destroyed with either asteroids, meteors, nuclear war, and all those are going to play a part in the destruction of America. But once it's destroyed, This whole land is going to be nothing but black ash, which is going to turn into soil, which is going to then um, begin to cause grass to grow and trees to grow. And then, you know, once the grass and the trees grow, wild beasts of the desert and wild beasts of the island shall dwell there. It's not going to be nothing but animals here. And the isles shall dwell therein. And it shall be no more inhabited forever. So man, it's not going to be over here once it's destroyed and, you know, and cleansed, so to speak. It shall no more be inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. So that's it. Once this place is destroyed, and the grass start growing and the trees start growing and everything, it ain't gonna be nothing but animals here. No humans. Man, especially the children of men, Edom, they've already proven that they can't dwell in no land. He don't do nothing but destroy everywhere he go. And we're gonna move over to Matthew 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? The word parable is like an indirect statement. And the reason why it's stated like that and not stated directly is because it's intended only to reach specific people. It's not meant for everybody to hear. That's why when the Lord speaks, he doesn't say things directly. He kind of says it in a way to where only certain people and only gonna hear it. Not only that, only the people he want to hear are gonna hear it, are gonna understand it. Okay. Verse 11. He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. That's the reason why he speaks in parables. Because to you is given to know the mysteries. If you can understand these things that are being said in these last days, if you can receive it, comprehend it, then that means it's given to you to understand the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But for people that, you know, they hear and then they despise it, say, oh, that's not right, this, that, and the other, and they hear and then they got their own opinion about it, and, you know, oh, that's not right, this, that, and other. It's not given to them. It is not given to them to know the mysteries of the kingdom. They can't receive the last day revelations that's being brought forth. They can't receive end time prophecy. They have to see it come to pass. It's not given to them to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, now we're gonna continue this lesson off in a new video. Okay, this is 1 Kings chapter 2 verse 1. Now the days of David grew nigh that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, verse 2, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man. You see, this beast that's ruling right now, basically, he's promoting homosexuality, lesbianism, and all that, and that's against the scriptures. If you're gonna be against the scriptures, man, just flat out be it. You can't agree with certain parts of it, then disagree with other parts, man. Either you're gonna agree with the whole scripture, or you just not gonna agree with none of it. You know. He proclaims to be of God, but he does everything opposite of what the scriptures say. He promotes homosexuality. That's a direct insult and a direct contradiction to what the word says. And now are you beginning to see how he's anti-life? He's against God's creation. He's against both creator and creation. That's why he's promoting same sex, you know, relationships. Because if everybody on the planet were to engage in same sex relationships, eventually he wouldn't have to depopulate. The There'd be called a self depopulation um, process going on. Self destruction. Let them destroy themselves. Now you're beginning to see that why the Lord said if he don't hurry up and come back, ain't no flesh gonna be saved. Because look at what he's teaching the younger generation. You may be straight, but your great 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 grandkids may not be. Not saying we have that long, because we don't. If we did have that long, it definitely wouldn't be no flesh saved. But if we did have that long, your great 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 grandkids would not be straight, because of all the pressure that's being put on them to go against the scripture in every way, including a man and a woman. He said, "Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man." You're supposed to show yourself a man and be strong. The word strong just means capable, stable. You're supposed to being able. We call it to endure. When it says show yourself a man, it means you're supposed to endure things that are brought upon you in your life and whatnot. You're supposed to endure. Giving up, and that's not a manly characteristic. It's understandable that there's things that sometimes you can't handle. That's why the Lord say he's not going to put more on you than what you can bear. But if he putting it on you, chances are you can bear it, and you're called to endure it. You're supposed to be trying to endure it. And he says, "Show thyself a man." You're not supposed to be shaving your beard off. I mean, it's understandable that certain we're in captivity. Certain brothers have jobs that require them to maintain what Satan calls a professional appearance. So if you can't grow your beard, that's understandable. But you're supposed to, because you're supposed to be showing yourself as a man, not shaving all the hair off your face and walking around with a smooth face like a woman. There's a reason why a woman has a smooth face and a man has a hairy face. So you can know the difference between a man and a woman. You already ain't got your muscle on your physique like how you're supposed to due to the diet. The least you can do is have hair on your face so people can know that, all right, this is a man, and not just half-ass man. Bad enough, the diet is so horrible. Most men don't have their muscular physique like how they're supposed to. The least you can do is have some hair on your face. A woman is supposed to have a smooth face, not a man. And be strong. It can mean a number of things, including, actually, kind of going to the gym, working out, and being physically strong. You can look at it like that, in a way. And it also means being spiritually strong. It mainly means being spiritually strong. Being that you're supposed to endure hardness, things brought upon you. Strong in the spirit, not easily being, offended and things like that. Supposed to be of strong spirit. Okay, now we're going to move to Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. Okay, it says because sentence. That's just means because judgment. Since judgment against an evil work, you know, something that they did evil, is not executed speedily because they didn't get judged right then and there for something evil and wicked they did. That's causing the sons of men. That's causing their minds to be fully set in them to do evil. If you listen to my previous lessons, you would know that the sons of men are all the men who are not did not come out of them 12 tribes of Israel. If the Lord and Jesus is not your father, then you're a son of man. You're not a son of man. I'll say it again. The Father, he's man. Jesus, he's man too because him and his father are one. And the 12 sons, the 12 tribes of Israel, those are his children. So those are sons of man. One man, Jesus, and the Father. Those are sons of man. And everybody else are sons of men. Base men to be exact. They're sons of men. And the mindset of the sons of men is particularly Esau and the white man. Particularly him specifically. In particularly. His mind is fully set on him to do evil. That's why the scriptures say as soon as they be born they come up speaking lies. And that spirit has rubbed off on Israel. You know, their mindset is not fully set on them to do evil. But because they was raised in this beast kingdom, you know, they have a tendency to do evil. But the sons of men, as soon as they be born, they go about speaking lies. Because their mind is already set to do evil. That is fully set to do evil. Talking about the sons of men. Esau. In particular, the white man. Okay, so without further ado, you know, we're going to conclude the lesson. I hope you gained something from it. And until next time, may the Lord be with you.